Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Today we are building issue 45 of the Ferrari f40 build. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, just smash that like button. Please support me on this journey. So yeah, without further ado guys, we're going to crack on with this build. Issue 45 of the f40. Let's crack on. Right guys, hope you're all good and welcome back to the f40 build. Right, let's have a quick look through this magazine, see what we got. Guys, did you like last week's video? Yeah, I had a good birthday to be fair. Comment down below if you got any questions or any anything you want to ask me about last week's video. Yeah, it was good in the end. I went out and I watched, I don't know if you've seen it. See, I like Elvis's music and that. I'm going to say this is the centerpiece, guys. This is the Ferrari 250 Testarossa. Nice black and white centerfold picture. But yeah, last week my missus took me out to see Elvis on the morning of my birthday. And then we had pizza on the night time with the kids. Pizza, which was cool. But guys, that Elvis film's pretty good, you know. It's got a good soundtrack. Obviously, it's Elvis's soundtrack, but you've got likes of Doja Cat and Eminem. They've remixed some of his top tunes. But it's a good film, you know. I mean, I found out, which I know I should have known, I don't know, but he died at 42, which I never knew that. And I never knew he never toured all around the world either. But yeah, you learn something new, guys, on that film. It's good to watch if you want to watch it. It was out the 24th, obviously on my birthday last week. But I had a good time, guys, and that's why I pre-recorded that video. But yeah, enough about me now. But it was a good day. It was a good day. And I do like that Elvis film. I'm probably going to buy it on DVD. And if I buy the vinyl, I'll put it on the YouTube channel for you. Right, back to the build. This week we're building seat belts. And is that it? Is that all we're doing? Whoa, this is a quick issue then, guys. Right, so let's take a look what parts we've got. Right guys, without further ado, let's take a look what we've got in this issue. Issue 45 of the f40 build. Oh, my heart always stops when I look in here, guys, because you know what happened in the other week. No parts, well, a few parts were missing. So now I stress every time I open these Ferrari builds. And let's just double check we've got nothing we need in here. We've got those seatbelt stickers, but yeah, that's rubbish. Right, so first of all, guys, we've got, let's just move these over. Number one is the anti-roll bar, which again, that's going to be that one. That's plastic. Just put that there for now. Number two, we've got the steering bar support, which is going to be this fella in here. So I do tidy this up, guys, when I've done. Just chuck it on the floor. That's plastic as well. There you go, that's that done. Number three, I've got the seat belts. Which, guys, I'm not taking them out of their bagging yet because I've got a feeling we're not going to even touch them today. There's two seat belts in that packet. And then number four, we've got anti-roll bar links, which are going to be these little things here. But again, I'm going to leave them in the packet till I need them, because if I've got to store them, I'm going to have a hell of a problem to find them. Five, we've got the steering bar support brackets, which is two of those. So yeah, we'll leave those in the packet for now. And then we've got belt hooks, which is number 6, which are there, which are going to be, don't say they're not in the packet. Ooh, yeah, they're there. Leave them in the packet, guys. Yeah, if you've seen last week's video, you know why I'm like this. I don't want to have any parts missing anymore. It's going to do my brain in. Number 7, oh, those are in here with these. I've just seen them. Hook stops. Guys, why do I feel this is going to get very fiddly? It's already been fiddly, but even worse. Number 9, we've got Type H screws, which are there, self-explanatory in that bag. And then we've got Type O screws, which is number 10 on the instruction list. And then, which I've just forgot to mention these, number 8 are 4, how do you say that? Seatbelt stickers, yeah. So we've got all the parts. We're ahead of schedule. Well, not ahead of schedule. We're okay because we've got all the parts. Right, guys. So what we're going to do now is get the front section of the frame anti-roll bar to our work surface, which we did parts of that the other week. So if I bring that into shot there, and then what it's asking to do is insert the bar into the frame below the steering bar, study the image to find the correct position of the component. Right, so we need this anti-roll bar, but then again, that's the steering bar. Before we go any further, guys, that's how the model should look at the minute, with this piece of pole steel here, which I think is the steering column. But we're missing these parts, as you remember, if you watched last week. So just bear with me, that's not in shot, it's not in the model. We've got to wait for those parts to come. So let's crack on with this then. Basically, we're getting this anti-roll bar. It says study your frame, the model, before you put this in, so you know where you're putting it. I think that sounds a good idea, to be fair, guys. Now, this is not awkward, but it's a bit, not fiddly, but a bit hard for me to be doing at the minute because I ain't got the part which is going to be on the other side, because I'm waiting for that issue to come, which I've not sorted out yet. I've got to contact the back issues and buy it so I can get it here and then continue with the build, with that part of the build what was missing. So right, that stays there like that, the steering rack, and then as I can see, then that's just going to, it's going to just be hanging, which I would have thought that's how that's going to be, just like that. Because you've got to remember, when we've got this part here, what we're missing, which you seen in last week's issue, guys. If not, take a look at the video if you want to, and subscribe not to miss any more. But yeah, that's going to fit there like that, and that is about it. Because if you can see in shot there, that picture, that looks exactly like that now. Obviously that's got to be moved down there. Hang on. It's going to keep moving, guys, because it's not secure with the part what's missing, basically. But if that was there like that, it's supposed to be, that's where you want your anti-roll bar, just resting there. For instruction 1 and 2 of issue 45. So let's just turn the page over. Right, we'll place that there so it's out of the instruction shot. Now, instruction 3 is saying get an O screw and attach fixed connecting rod to one of the end of the anti-roll bar. The connecting rods, which are these little things here, which, guys, these are plastic. Man, this is going to be fiddly. We've got 2 of these. Yeah, we've got 2 of these, which are called anti-roll bar connecting rod to one end of the anti-roll bar. Yeah, they're called anti-roll bar. Oh, this build is a nightmare, you know. Let me just double check what these are called. Anti-roll bar links. So these are anti-roll bar links, what go on the anti-roll bar, with type O screws. Well, that seems easy enough. So right, we'll get the O screws and get my trusty little Ferrari screwdriver. I love that screwdriver. Then again, I ain't built more than 45 issues yet. Let's see if it lasts the test of time, guys. See if it lasts to the end of the build. Just remember that, at the end of the build, see if it lasts. Right, so we feed that onto the screwdriver. And then what we do is get one of these links anti-roll bar links. And which way does that need to go? Right guys, what we need to do is make sure it's like that. So that's, let me show you. So you get the anti-roll bar. Again, you can use tweezers or something for this, guys. Do you know what? This might be easier doing this without it being on the frame. That's what I think. But then you might have an issue getting it back in the frame, so maybe not. Well, if you tilt around its side, I'm going to go doing it like that. It might be a lot easier, and plus can show you guys easier on the camera. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So yeah guys, what you want is you want these anti-roll bar links like that, pointing outwards, and then you get the O screws. You can obviously use tweezers on there, just use your hands, fingers, like that's what I'm doing. And just gently screw them onto there. So that's a tight fit. I'm not sure whether they should be that tight, but it doesn't say, so I'm just going to do a fairly tight fit. But obviously if we need to undo them, we'll undo them at a later stage. So yeah, that's that done. And now what I'm going to do is, I might put that back, but I might not. Now you guys, if you've got the parts from last issue, in issue 44, you won't have this problem, but because mine's moving about a lot, I'm not sure whether to leave that off a second, because it's going to keep dropping off, because it's not secure with the parts I'm missing from issue 44. I do keep on about that, don't I? So yeah, it's asking to take the steering bar support and 2 H screws. So this is the support, steering support. As you can see, that's plastic again. So guys, if what we do, if we just move this wire out of the way so you can see what we're doing. And then position that like that. And then we need 2 H screws. So we'll just get over here. These are magnetic as well, these screwdrivers you get through with the build. Pretty cool. And this one ain't doing too bad, this screwdriver, guys. Sometimes the shit, sorry, don't want to be demonetised. Sometimes they're not very good. Right, what we need to do with this, let's leave these screws here a sec. What it's asking to do is get the support, the steering bar support, and basically, right, that goes on there like that. I hope I can do this, guys, because I ain't got the parts. I really do. I hope I can put this, yeah, I can, I think. Yes, yeah, so we need the H screws. So right, let's feed that on the screwdriver. You can see this, guys, from the view of the camera. But I'll give you a close-up in a minute. I'll start that off there. Where's the right screw gone? There we go. I'll get that one. Feed that on there. But again, you shouldn't have this problem, guys, with all the moving about, because it should be secure, and this will be once I've got that part what's missing. Let's double check they're in the right holes. Yeah, that's it. So then you just screw them in. You have to lift that up for you. You can see what I'm doing. It's going to be an impressive build, this is, guys, once it's done, but it's just getting there. But I think once it's finished, it's going to be wicked. Check out Wilder Wayne. He's building this. He's a bit ahead of me. He's a few issues ahead of me. But if you want to see what he's doing at the minute, I think he's just fitting the windows on his model at the minute. Exactly the same model, but he's a bit further down the line than me, as I say. But yeah, if you want to check him out, Wilder Wayne, I do watch his videos, to be fair. He's pretty cool. He's got good content. If you like model building, check him out, guys. I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen, Wilder Wayne. Right, I think that's it. So basically what we should have now, especially if I had all the parts, what would happen is this part, the steering rack, would be there. So it goes onto them teeth. Obviously that'll work once we're later down the line, as you can see. We just need brackets here. That's what we're missing. But that will come, guys. I will get it and it will be sorted. So what we're going to do is put that to one side. Oh, before we forget, we'll put this anti-roll bar in, so I don't want to lose that. So this is going to be a test now, isn't it? If I can get it in, please. Yeah, it's gone in. Do it that way then, guys. Take it off the model and do it that way. It's a lot easier than fiddling about with it on the actual framework, because that goes back in easy as that. So yeah, that's what we've got, guys, for this issue. Issue 45, that's where we're at. Bit of the steering, basically. But as you can see, it's done. Wasn't too hard, that one. And then we've got this part here, which was the steering bar support. So yeah, that is it. Right, guys, that is it for this week's video for the Ferrari F40 build. We've got a few parts here, as you can see. The seat belts, which is in the heading of the instructions, never even touched. And then we've got these little parts, these plastic parts we're going to keep in these bags. And these little gizmo parts, I don't know what they are without looking at instructions now, guys. I've passed caring. As long as we get an easy build every week, I'm not bothered. But keep these parts safe, guys, if you're building along with me. And the other bits we did today was the steering support system and the rack and the anti-roll bar. Pretty easy issue, really. So we're not done too bad. But yeah, that's going to be it for this week's issue, guys, of issue 45 of the F40 build. Please subscribe, like, comment down below. Feel free to share the video. If you are already subscribed, really appreciate it, guys. Just give us a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and support me on this journey. Do hope you like this week's video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.